Speaking of 50, I went to your 50th party. And
no, I wasn't 50 yet. You're older than me.
Oh,
You're
sorry. What was it? 48?
49.
49.
49.
Okay.
You're much older than me.
So
Let's
yeah,
get that
just
clear
so
on the podcast.
So you're 49.
Yeah.
It was a surprise party.
Yeah, surprise.
And so it wasn't your 50th, so I really can't relate it to what I'm going to be doing in 2 weeks. But you're going to be at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a prepared speech on paper? Or is this just a get up, thank you for coming, and sit down? What would you expect as an attendee?
I think it doesn't have to be written out. I think you should have some things in your head that you want to say specifically to. See, if you're having a lot of people, you can't go and single people out. Obviously, you're going to say something about Lana. So some things set. I think in your head, you have an idea of what you're saying to the crowd and then who you're speaking, singling out.
Okay.
I mean, you're good off the cuff, but having a little,
I want to have a framework.
Right, you want to have
here.
a framework of something.
I don't want to go on too long. I want to stand up, make it
right,
funny,
poignant,
quick, maybe emotional. And then I feel like if I throw in it, by the way, and I know.
Can you cry on like?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about this, and I want to get your take on this. In interviewing Marcellus Wiley, who we had on the show, did you feel at any moment he was going to burst out into tears?
Yeah, when he was talking about his mom, I saw it.
Yeah, I felt like he was on the brink of tears when he was talking about his son on the swing set, and he didn't know what, and then the mother.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I looked over at you and I felt you were on the brink of it. As well. No, go ahead.
No. But I was on the brink, not because of why he was doing it. I was thinking about how much better I could be as a parent, and I was like getting emotional about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like since we've been doing this show,
I
feel like you've cried more than I have on the show.
On the show? Have I ever cried on the show?
I think you were crying when we had the girl who was dealing with... She was in a bunk bed.
Yeah.
What did she have? Like,
she was autistic.
Autistic, yeah.
Yeah, and you were her hero.
Yeah. I felt like you cried there.
Oh my gosh! Did you cry at your wedding?
Yeah.
So I bawled as Aaron came down. Aaron, not a tear.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. She just looked at me like, "Why are you crying?" Yeah, it was like, really. So again, I remember when my girls first saw our wedding video and Aubrey was like, "Daddy, why are you crying?" And I was like, "You can cry when you're sad and you can cry when you're really happy. And I'll let you decide which I was doing." So
you were crying out of, this is what happened.
Yeah.
You were crying out of happiness. And then once you saw that she wasn't crying, you were crying out of sadness.
Exactly.
I feel like if a man cries in that situation, because I cried, I feel if a man is crying in that situation and the woman is not crying, I feel like the woman has to go, you got to cry here.
Yeah,
because
you got
to match the emotion, right?
100%. Wow.
I'm the emotional one in our relationship, right? And you are too.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever been in I was just in this the other day. Something hit me as emotional, and Serafina and I were at a country club on Sunday. Some people invited us for dinner, and Serafina and I went down. We were sitting on the grass, and we were watching golfers. Lana took a picture of it. And she showed me the picture, and I started to well up because I was just looking at the photo and going, wow, what a moment in time, right? And I started to cry. She ain't nothing out of her, right? Now, I'm thinking, God damn.
Yeah.
If you see this fucking rock of a man break down.
You're transferring the rock of a man. She may see a Gumby of a man. It'd be
that's what I'm
he's
thinking.
A puddle.
He
is a puddle.
She's probably like, oh, again, Jesus, hold it together.
Yeah.
The opinions expressed in this program are not intended as professional medical advice, as a diagnosis, as a treatment protocol, or as a substitute for professional medical advice from your physician. Please consider your own medical history and consult with your own physician for your specific healthcare and/or medical needs and about your concerns for yourself and your family.